What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
Podcast time.
Hi there, you've got producer JB for the full show podcast for Fifi, Fev and Nick this Friday, the 7th of November. Good to have you. Just a reminder, we've got an Alpha Bucks clue hidden somewhere in this podcast. That's coming up. But before we get to that, is it amazing returns because it's a Friday? Fev gets super existential. In some respects, I think he kind of breaks the entire segment. Our Bulletin is coming up, wrapping up everything that happened this week. This was a weird week. With Tuesday off, sort of feeling like 2 weeks. Today doesn't really feel like Friday. Also, Fee did like a TED talk to the entire company and was thrown a real curveball of a question that I don't think she has fully gotten over. That's all in today's podcast. Let's get into it, and I'll be back with an Alpha Bucks clue soon.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fev and Nick.
From the north to the south to the east to the west, every morning here on the FOS. Fifi, Fev and Nick, where everybody knows your name.
On with the show.
Fifi, Fev and Nick. Fifi, Fev and Nick. Welcome to the Fifi, Fev and Nick podcast, thanks to Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Christmas fragrance sale is on now. Shop big brand fragrances at the lowest prices today.
Friday, how good is it? Just after 6 o'clock. Fifi, Fev, Nick, 7th of November. Short week. We're already at Friday. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are we, guys? What's happening?
Yes, what's
Not
happening?
much.
It's Friday, which is weird because how is it Friday? I feel like the week just started. It always is.
I don't know
Cup
what's
week,
happening.
A weird week.
Yeah.
How was the races
Races
yesterday?
was good, Boxy. Bit of a sore head this morning, but that's all right.
I thought Josiah was at the races
looked
yesterday,
great,
but
didn't he?
you were at an event
Yeah.
somewhere else.
You're the best dressed there,
Mate,
by far.
Stokehouse. My mate said to me, I said, what's the dress code? He's like you're at the races.
I think you got stitched up.
Well, him and I were like we're at the races. Everyone else was just a step below.
yeah.
But,
they were like a country meet,
yeah, exactly.
and you were
Great.
at Flemington.
You're at the Greyhound races.
Yeah, Benalla races.
Yeah. You
But
look good, though.
I
Great
look
suit.
Mate, epic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
people,
colour.
People said salmon, but I don't like salmon. It's more of a coral.
No, I reckon it was salmon. I like
Salmon.
salmon.
I don't like the word salmon.
No,
for some reason.
salmon's beautiful, man.
I love salmon.
Salmon's great.
Colour salmon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I reckon
I
it's
reckon
okay.
just
the
I
word.
did give you coral yesterday though, because
I like
do.
coral.
Yeah, you could say salmon or coral, but no, salmon's
Yeah.
good.
I know, but coral just
I
sounds
saw your
better.
Insta story. You look grouse.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, well, something popped up on my calendar and it said, would I like to join? And I was like, Masterclass with Fifi Box, Leon Shergren, Leon Shergren, and Amanda Lee. And I'm like, oh, well, Nick and I didn't want to be part of that. Little Masterclass at 12:30. What?
Well, I didn't actually
Is it?
know what. Okay, so what it was just last week.
I tried to join.
I know you tried to join, but you came in under an alias.
Yeah.
Well, the company aren't just going to let a guy called Bruce in.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just say,
Well, I thought I'd just be able to come in and go, because it was an invite. So I'm like, I've already been invited. So I put a little fake name and I was going to go, hey, why aren't we part of this? Anyway.
he tried to, at one stage I did do is Fev listening? I did do
Wow.
a shout out to you because I was talking about you.
It is very funny that you would think that is a possibility. And it almost was.
I know it was. Yeah.
I also believe the masterclass was called Behind the Mic with Fifi Box and Leon Shergren,
Yeah.
How Connection Creates Great Shows.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, what it was, the thing about
Explain.
Leon and I will explain. So Leon and I have worked together for 15 years, maybe over 15 years, together in radio, which is it's huge for a producer and on-air talent to have a long relationship like that. So it was really just talking to the company about how our relationship works as a producer and an on-air broadcaster.
Yeah.
You tell him what to do, and if he says no,
No,
he's
yeah,
fine.
pretty much.
I'll have to send a link for Leon.
That would have been a short little Zoom.
There you go, the end. Did I just do it?
Look at Fifi, she's like, yep.
No, it was far more delicate than that.
So you did radio, Fifi.
No, Manda.
Radio Fifi.
Oh, radio Fifi.
Coming from
To the
Radio
company.
Fair.
But I admit it.
Now listen, no, there was an element. There was a part of it though that got a bit hairy because Mando, who was our boss man, Mando, she really put a cat amongst the pigeons.
Well, she hates to do that, doesn't she?
No, she inferred that Leon and I have in our time working together had a falling out, and I genuinely
Loves
don't
it.
think we have.
What happens when you do disagree with each other or you do have a bit of a falling out? What do you do to repair that? Because I know it has happened before. So.
Has it?
Yeah.
We have not had a falling out.
Not like a proper fight. We have disagreements.
Well, you've had so you disagree on content.
Yeah, but I think that's a healthy thing. Is this news to you?
We're about to have a disagreement.
See, I get it.
We had
'cause
our first fight in the masterclass.
I get it because Fee will say something and then Leon will say, I think this, and then you just go with what you, and then Leon has to come grovelling back and say, I'm so sorry, and then everything's cool.
No,
that's pretty much how.
not it at all.
And then you go, what fight? And Leon's like, we had a fight, but I'm going to have to fix it. I'm sorry, Fee. I knew that should have been on.
But we don't. That never happens.
Can I talk?
Yes, you can talk now.
I don't know what to say.
See, you can talk now. Your turn to
Oh,
talk.
look, we have disagreements.
Did Nick and I get a mention? Did you?
Absolutely. No, you got a great mention.
Where was that?
Where's that bit, Leon? What did I say about the boys?
You actually said you shouted out to them and said they were great to work with. I hope they're watching.
Mm.
Because there
I
was
added a bit more
hundreds of
than
people
that.
watching all over Australia.
And that's it?
No, James Blake, he would have been
I've got
watching
that.
intently. What did I say
Oh, he
exactly
was
about
probably
the boys?
taking minutes. This kid.
Yeah, you've probably read your transcript.
Quick, make it up. Make it up, quick.
No, you were talking about how deep, brotherly connection you have with the boys.
Mm. There we go. Brothers.
After,
Bros.
after 10 years, that's what we got.
No, I got... Guys, you're not helping.
Wow.
Come on. Seriously.
Anyway.
Something about best broadcasters I've ever worked with.
Thank you. The way you're producing this is
that
not
was
ideal.
radio-
Gemma, here she
radio-
comes.
radio
Here
feed.
comes Gemma.
Fee was about how much you trust each other, how much you in the mornings rely on each other and your spirits all lift each other up, and that the trust that you have is what makes us a great radio show.
And then what did she say about Nick?
News. Well done, Gemma.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox. Is it amazing? Yes, it's amazing.
Connie in Chelsea. Morning, Connie.
Good morning.
Connie.
Phoebe, Bev and Nick, how are you?
We're very
Connie.
well.
Reset.
We're looking forward to this, Connie. What's your amazing story?
Well, last week I happened to be going through some old family photos and videos because my daughter's auditioning for The Voice, and I came across a very old photo of an ex-girlfriend from one of my brothers who I got on really well with, and I was thinking, I hadn't seen her for more than 20 years and wonder if she's happy and, if she's settled down and whatever. Anyway, so I went to a winery on the weekend when my daughter was doing a gig, and after my daughter had left, this woman was staring at me, and I looked at her and I just screamed because it was the woman in the photo. And I hadn't seen her for more than 20 years.
20 years. You were looking at a photo less than a week ago thinking,
Yes.
I wonder what happened to her, and then you
Yes.
see her at a winery. That's amazing.
Yes.
I
think so.
Connie, I think
Yes.
it's amazing. I am looking at two boys and I can't read their minds.
It's pretty cool, but
Yeah.
we've all been here before. So that's why she would have looked at the photo because she knew that she was going to see her in a before life.
Well, that's amazing. Are you joking? We've all been here before.
We have, bro.
So
How
you-
did,
As in you've seen a photo of someone and then seen them a week
No,
later.
he means we've lived this life before.
yeah, we've lived it like.
Oh, okay.
So what
Sorry.
happens is, out of that 20 years, she hasn't even come across, hasn't even really thought about it. Then all of a sudden, she looks at a photo and then she sees her friend and she goes, "Oh my god!" Because it's it's what happens, bro.
No,
It's
no,
like
no,
deja
no,
vu.
no. We've all been here before.
Yeah, we
Go
have.
back.
Yeah, we
she's-
have.
So Connie had already
Done that.
lived this moment.
Yeah, that's why she looked at the photo because she knew it was coming up, bro.
Oh,
It's
Nick,
happening.
I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It was a big day of the races, guys.
I was going to say.
No, but it's true.
No.
Explain it.
Everything you said's not true.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But Connie,
I love that
I
Fev's
think-
already done this life many times and he's still picking the wrong horses.
Yeah, no, but
That's
eventually-
phenomenal.
no,
to
because
come back
sometimes
and
you
go,
look at numbers, you go, I think that one, and then it wins. You go, oh God, I reckon
no,
I've been
if
here
we
before and I
live,
should have done that.
no, if
Dead
we
set, bro.
that's not dead set. Dead set would be you'd be Biff from Back to the Future
Yeah,
2,
with the
and you'd
sports
get the
almanac.
sports almanac, and you would become a billionaire.
No, but what
That's
happens
if you've
is
lived the life before.
we're in a bubble, bro. This is not this segment,
Oh,
but
dear.
we're in a bubble.
All right.
And what happens is I'm in my own little world here, you're in your own little world, and we're not really
Is this your
here.
Truman Show thing?
Yeah, and then each time you come back, you pass, you come back, and you got to fix all the wrongs that you did. So I'm going to live forever. Like I'll
You're
just keep
coming
coming
back a few
I'll just
times,
keep
yeah.
coming back. But then you go, oh yeah, oh God, should I do that? No. And then you don't do it, and you go, I reckon I did that last life. Bang.
So why didn't you just fix all the ones on this in this life?
Oh, he's got a lot.
mean-
That's what I
Mate,
mean.
it's a lot.
Why
It's
did you
a
fix?
pro-
Why
but
did you fix one at a time? Just
But
fix
it's a
them all.
But it's a process until you get everything
Just
right
keep
because
making-
nothing's perfect.
Imagine Fev
This
in the
is-
last life.
This,
bro.
this is
Big
taking
day-
a
big
deep
day at the
dive.
races.
It's true.
Big
Are
day at
you,
the
am I,
races.
am I
wanna-
saying amazing? What am I
I'm
doing?
going back to
Oh,
a
yeah.
very. I just want to go back to simpler times where Connie just told an amazing story.
All right, for you, Fee.
Yes,
Yeah. Sorry, Connie.
Sorry, Connie. Well done, mate.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And was
That's
your
amazing.
friend happy?
Yes, we hugged each other and we actually got a bit emotional, so it was
there you
great.
go.
No,
Yeah.
just
Beautiful.
go. Forget your whole whatever that was over there, Fev. Just looking at a photo and then seeing the person a few days later.
We gave it amazing.
It's great.
Yeah.
Well done, Connie.
But you can't just gloss. You can't
Oh,
say
I can
that
gloss
I'm.
over
but
what
you,
you've
no,
said.
you didn't gloss over it. But I'm saying you can't just like squash it.
You
because
joking?
you don't know.
No, I do know that
How?
you haven't lived this life
But you don't know.
100 times before.
You don't know. How do I? I don't even know.
Okay, this is the bit you're not going to like. The burden of proof is actually on you, not on me. I'm not. It is disproved because it's not proved.
Oh,
If
well,
you're
I'll take
gonna-
the burden.
Yeah, well, now give us the proof that you're living your life.
Give us
for
the proof
100.
I didn't.
No. There's not the burden of proof's not on me. I've not said something stupid or ridiculous. When I said stupid, that was harsh. I meant outlandish, weird.
Fee won't say that next time around, Fee.
Yeah, next time I won't say that.
Next time she'll go something silly because
Silly,
yeah,
that's a
and you'll
better
go
word.
and you'll go. I reckon I said stupid last. Yeah,
Do you
no, that
reckon?
was your last life.
Oh dear.
Taylor.
Taylor in Clayton. Hi, Taylor.
Hi, how are you going?
Yeah, good, Taylor. We're going to keep things light and hopefully hear an amazing story.
So 15 years ago, I moved away from a small rural town I lived in down to Melbourne. At the time, I was only 10. I lost contact with all of my friends, didn't have social media. So a few weeks ago at work, I was scrolling through some old primary school pictures, looking back on memories, and I was looking at one of three of us friends on the playground and just thinking, wow, what a time ago. So I then decided to go downstairs and grab a coffee from the cafe at work. And who else served me? None other than my childhood best friend, who I haven't seen in 15 years. And I had no idea moved to Melbourne.
Way.
Fev, do you have a theory on how this could have occurred?
No.
It happened before.
That's almost the same
It's the
story
same thing.
as
She's-
Connie.
Yes. 'Cause
That
it's
is
happened before.
amazing. Did you say, Taylor, the same day? So you were looking at the photos.
Literally went downstairs because I thought, oh, it's a bit quiet at work. Like, I'll go grab a coffee even though I'm not on break. And went downstairs and literally 5 minutes later, there she was.
How was she in your workplace?
So I ended up connecting with her on Facebook. We messaged back and forth, and it turns out that 2 years ago she actually moved up from the town to Melbourne just for more work opportunities and to sort of get away from the isolated options that our town has.
Taylor, I don't know what the rest of the room is thinking. I think that's more amazing than Connie's.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And you
So
know
there's
what?
only-
And you know why it happened, Taylor? Because you've been here before.
Oh.
Now, Fee, what would you say to that this time? You've got a chance.
It's the same thing.
That's a bit silly, Brendan.
Silly.
That's a bit of an odd opinion.
You're learning.
There you go.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just those back to back.
Josiah doesn't like
to
it.
back.
Sorry,
Same as the other one.
Taylor.
Yeah,
I know it's the same.
I
What-
pressed it out because Fee really loved it, but this just proves that they're not amazing because there's more than one story out there. Do you know what I mean? It's
There's
the
a lot of
same
stories,
story.
bro.
So it's
No.
it's a common thing. So it's not amazing.
Taylor-
No, but you could say that
Taylor-
about childbirth.
Yeah.
There's 8 billion people.
Best
Exactly.
friend from a country town in the same building on the day she just looked at
I know
photos of her.
it's a great story, but it's not.
But life
for
is
this
about
segment,
stories.
it has to be like a one-off.
Life's
like,
amazing.
Can't happen again story.
I don't
you
reckon
know?
that can happen again.
Well, we just had 2 in a row. I'll do it for you guys again. We all
He's
say
not
amazing.
happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it for you guys, but and because of Connie.
Yeah, Taylor.
Connie.
Great story. And yeah, if we gave Connie amazing, you've got to give
I
Taylor
have to.
amazing.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
can't not.
Thank you, Taylor.
Next time we do this show,
Steph.
in another life boxy, we might not give that amazing because we've heard that before.
Well, I'm interested. Steph from Craigieburn, is this a story about a photo of somebody you then happened to see a day later?
No, sorry, that's not amazing. Sorry, no.
Oh,
Steph.
yeah. That's amazing.
Steph's coming swinging. I love it. Okay, Steph,
All right.
what's your amazing story?
Okay, so my daughter, who's 12, started at a new school, high school, with no friends. She started off fresh in a new suburb, etc., etc. She comes home after orientation day and she says to me, Mum, everyone's saying, hi, Jay, hi, Jay, hi, JJ, hi, JJ. Everyone knows who I am. I said, what do you mean? She said, I don't know. There's these year 9 boys saying hello, year 8 boys, year girls. She had no idea. However, she bumps into another girl the next week because orientation was on a Friday. Come Monday, start school. There's a girl named Jay. Identical. Hair, face, nose, eyes.
Looks just like your
Even-
daughter.
Exactly. Even down to the top, the mole on the top lip. You know that little Madonna mole that people have?
Yeah.
Exactly the same. Their both names start with J and their nicknames are JJ. Be careful. Here comes the amazing part as well.
Okay.
I used to work with her mother 15 years ago at her first part-time job.
And what did the dad friends with the mum at all?
Nice one, Fev. No.
Oh, God, just putting two and two together.
That
No. But the mum said to me, Stephanie, if I had not known, these girls would have been twins. They look exactly like her. Not me. My daughter looks nothing like me. Looks exactly like her. It's really amazing. I can send you a photo.
Okay, we want to see this photo. Now, Steph, do you look like the lady you worked with?
Not at all. She's Italian.
Does they look like your
Do they look
husband?
like their dads or one of the dads in particular?
They look like the mama. I don't know.
I
mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
It is
I
amazing.
think that story can get phenomenal.
Yeah.
The teachers confuse them all the time.
Mm.
Yeah. If there was only some way that could happen.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's great, Steph. Take it out to JJ for us and their dad.
I will.
Both dads, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah,
There's
both
obviously
dads.
two dads
Yeah.
involved.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Like me, myself, and Irene.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
What's happened, Fee? What
morning. You
has
all right?
happened in your world?
Okay, now I have just received news that I heard it yesterday, by the way, but it's blown my mind. Now, Kpop Demon Hunters,
Global phenomenon.
and my girls and I, obsessed. We've been obsessed since the middle of the year. We stumbled upon it the week it dropped on Netflix. And, Trixie, to be honest, Trixie did first. She said, Mum, you should watch this with me. And then Daisy and I watched it, glued on. Then just watched it every day for about 3 weeks.
Got in the car the other day with the boys, by the way, turned the car on. Of course, it's on the Fox. And Charlie said, start it from the start, Dad. I go, no, it's the radio. I'll call Tim Lee and see what I can do.
I realised the girls and I, we were falling for you know how just AI's ruined everything? I mean, not necessarily the advancement of technology, but everything online, because we were watching fake trailers for the new K-pop Demon Hunters, like the second movie.
Yep.
But we've just realised they are all fake because Netflix have just announced the new K-pop Demon Hunters movie, like the second
That's good.
movie, will be released in 2029.
What?
That's 4 years away.
Get on that now.
Well, this is the thing. I told
What do they do? They back in Megan's garden.
Yes.
No one wants that.
nobody.
Strike.
I told the girls after school pickup, I got them in the car. I said, girls, you won't believe this. And when I told the girls, firstly, Trixie said, no one's going to care.
It'll
She
be
won't
for
even be interested in it
18th.
back then.
Yeah, it's 4 years away.
That seems like a long time.
She'll really be
Can't
finished
they-
school. She would be finished school. Nearly.
Can't they draw faster?
I'm-
Like it's an animation,
Yeah.
And I was thinking, isn't it all now like CGI? I would have thought, like we laugh about JB, James Blake's chatbot. I reckon his chatbot could come up with a movie
Easy.
faster
Well, you don't want
than
to.
3 years.
Don't take work off artists by giving it to AI because it's slop. But I mean, Netflix should be putting. Just get it done. You've got 18 months.
Well, they've missed the boat here with the movie because that's 4 years away, and they've
Idiots.
missed the boat with for Christmas, all the
the
figurines, the
merchandising.
merch.
I'm
They-
now having to go off. Don't start me on Temu K-pop Demon Hunter toys.
You get knockoffs.
I'm having to get knockoffs because
I might swing by Lavo Trash and Treasure.
I
They'll probably sell
tried
some.
to explain to Daisy, actually just yesterday, because it is I think it's an amazing miss, everything that's happened here. They didn't anticipate the love for K-pop Demon Hunters. So the movie's now 3 years away. The merchandise, they weren't ready for that. And I was saying to Daisy, oh, well, look, Mattel and Hasbro there were obviously bidding war over who'd get to do the
Sorry, you're
merchandising.
talking about
6-year-old.
I was trying to explain business.
Yeah, wow.
And all Daisy did was cry.
Yeah.
And then I explained to her that, no, and all the kids listening, Santa will find a way to get K-pop Demon Hunter toys. Like the elves are busy making them right now.
Or you just go to Bali and get some, and then you grab me a couple of Gouchy bags.
Yeah. But I understand,
Gucci or
like, the
Gouache?
new
No,
Stranger
and
Things
Lois
is
Vuitton.
Stranger
I see.
Things is coming out soon, but that's already filmed. So I don't know what else they're making at Netflix.
Drop everything.
Drop everything. There's a
K-pop
big
Demon
job
Hunters,
to
I reckon within 12 months we need the
do.
second.
You
Well, it
can
might
make
be a
it
new
happen.
band coming up that are young kids in it's Korean, isn't it? In Korea,
Yeah. K-pop.
and they might be like like 12, and they're going, we'll give them 3 years because they'll get a bit older. They might be following them on a journey.
Or just use the current K-pop Demon Hunters.
Because in 4 years they'll be older.
No, it's going to be Rumi, Mira, and Zoe.
Yeah, but then they might
I'm
hand
just
it down.
wondering, like you've got the Sarja boys. They'll all be in the sequel.
It'll be the Sergeant
surely.
Men.
Well,
they won't even be
the
boys
big
anymore.
question will be: is
They
Genu
hook up.
there? Genu, because anyway, not going to do a spoiler alert.
Yeah,
if you haven't watched it.
Yeah. Well, I think you've hinted at what
I
happened.
just think you
That's
gave
the
it
big
away.
question.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox. Good morning, I'm Alexandra Bright, and this is the Fifi, Fev and Nick Bulletin. As we get closer to the warmer weather of summer, more and more people are taking a dip in Port Phillip Bay.
I've been swimming with the seal every day. Every single evening as the sun's setting on this certain pier. I've got a friend, he's 85 years old. His name's Marco. He's this Greek guy. He jumps off with me every night.
You swim with an 85-year-old.
This Greek
You
guy.
and Marco and the seal.
Listen to this. This guy, no joke, every single night he goes under the jetty, he knocks off mussels off the jetty, and he goes home, he boils them and eats them with some ouzo. He has shots every single night. He's the one that showed me, he goes, yeah, this seal's been here every night for years.
I do forget you have a baby at home, though, and it says you're muscle hunting with a seal and an old Greek man.
Having shots of ouzo.
Mate, yeah, you've had crying babies, anything to get out of the house.
Melbourne is still in the grips of a crime wave, and this week, AFL great Brendan Favola had an intruder in his family home.
I've had an intruder. I'm sitting on the couch and the door just opens and then I turn around and it's this old lady with a dog.
Little old lady.
I was like, hello, are you okay? And she's like, yep. She just looked a bit bewildered.
It's very obvious she's found herself in the wrong location, but she's in control.
What? Hold on. How's she this far? Get out of my house.
No, she's old.
I'm mental. What?
No,
you don't
she-
let her. I don't care.
She walked all the way
Get
into
out.
my house, the door all the way up to the hall, in the lounge room, the far
What?
lounge room. And she goes into Lenny's room, she goes, oh, yuck. Because and Lenny's got the nicest room in their house. It's because she just done her washing. Lenny's embarrassed. And
You're
Lenny's
giving her a
filming.
tour.
She gave herself a tour.
Music history was made in Melbourne as the long-awaited return of Oasis finally happened. They played 3 sold-out Marvel Stadium shows.
Oasis, the Gallagher brothers, once in a lifetime stuff. And for me, it's all about their massive hits. I'm videoing the bits of the songs I love. The Karen behind me, she leant down and whispered in my ear, enjoy the moment, just enjoy it. But the irony was, I'm kidding you not, Liam Gallagher's singing on stage, this is the song that Oasis played. You can't tell strangers how to consume a concert.
What's it matter?
It was one of those moments where I was annoying her because I wasn't doing the concert the way she wanted
Bro, you
me
should have
to.
just gone, us, and just knocked her out.
You're a very snarky dad at it.
How did she
How was
actually
I?
say it? Come on, here.
She goes, I will enjoy the concert the way I want to. You enjoy the concert the way you want to.
It's Melbourne Cup Carnival Week, and a lot of people are basing themselves at Crown, with some having issues with parking.
Nick, Cody and I were downstairs at Valet.
I just got told park there, give them the keys. They were shocked at Crown Towers that someone's valeted a 2013 Subaru Forester. It was the oldest car there. They're like, which one's yours? They go, not the Maserati or the Range Rover or the Ferrari. You see the one with bluey stickers and bird shit on it? That's my car.
What do you think there's 2 seats in a Ferrari?
Finally, this week, heavy rockers Metallica are in town, and good friend of theirs, actor, comedian, and impressionist Craig Gass is here with them doing press.
Master impressionist, comedian. Thanks for joining us, Craig Gass.
I'm excited to be here. Craig, you may have met your match in here today because we've got King of Voices, Brendan Favola. Fev, please. We need to hear Morgan Freeman.
My name's Morgan Freeman. That's how he sounds.
I remember that day when Fev finally did his Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
My, oh my. It was a long time there in Shawshank.
You're very good at doing me.
That is it from the newsroom. For more Fifi, Fev and Nick, get the podcast on the Listener app. And as Fifi always says,
Sorry, have you done anal glands?
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
Hello, everyone. Producer JB here again, just jumping in with an Alphabucks clue for Monday, the 10th of November. A reminder for the real ones that we do Alphabucks Kids at 8 a.m. on a Monday, which means this clue is for 6:30 a.m. Monday, the 10th of November. The letter is going to be A. That feels like an easy one. What's a good answer to give you guys? You know what? This quiz actually feels like it's really doable. I'll give you question number 5, a car brand. Audi, Aston Martin, or Alfa Romeo. I think Monday might be the day that Alpha Bucks goes off. It could be you. Call 131060 when you hear the cue to call. Best of luck. Let's hop back into the podcast.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
I don't normally bring this sort of stuff up because I do a lot of things that annoy people probably, and, you know, that's just how it is. And if you mention something to someone that annoys you, like if they did it to me, I just keep doing it because I know it annoys you.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
deliberately don't tell you the things that
Yeah.
annoy me
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I know.
You almost have to tell him the opposite.
Yeah, and then I'd stop.
Reverse
So,
psychology.
This sort of, what do you mean? What do I do?
I
She
knew,
wanted me
I
to-
knew he'd say that.
I actually don't care. So what? So what?
No, there is one thing.
What?
You know what it is, though, but I'm not bringing it up because I think you've let it go. It's not something you do that annoys me. It's I know if I tell you that I get annoyed about something. No, I'm not bringing it up because
I
you'll
actually
never
don't
let
know.
it go.
I don't
You're
know
looking
either.
at me.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
it doesn't matter. It's nothing you do. Everything you do is amazing.
This is actually quite annoying.
Yeah. Well, now that you've spoken over there, little ginger nut, there's something that you do that absolutely annoys the crap out of me. And I didn't want to bring, I let it run for about 2 months. And I'm like,
months?
Is it this?
It's been,
Leaving this here?
No, that annoys me.
no, but,
His keep cut, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
and I know, and I don't know why you do it. And it's just, it's so annoying and it grates on me and it happens in the studio and then it happens on the couch when we're in our
Do
meetings.
I know about it?
Oh, you'd know. And it just gets in my ear. This is the noise that I hear twice a day, every day before 9 o'clock.
That's on. It's a bit.
He's added a bit there. Chewing on the ice.
Yes.
Chewing
You
on
just-
the ice
you
out of
chew
the ice
the
long
ice,
black.
like
Yeah,
you-
at the
you-
very end.
You don't stop
I am-
chewing it.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of a stress ball.
Well-
I'm sitting there going, release the Kraken, please, before I put my head through a monitor.
Yeah.
Let
Well,
me
I've done
go.
some research, Cody. and
Nothing's happened.
You're pretty,
Yeah.
you're pretty on the mark.
Yeah, of course.
Ice chewing could be a sign of iron deficiency or emotional problems such
Yeah.
as stress,
There you go.
obsessive compulsive disorder,
Lock
or
that
a
in.
development disorder, a developmental disorder.
Yeah, but just throw that in there too.
Yeah.
You know, I've not
it's
noticed
not
it.
iron. Yeah, I do it at the end if there's. So I've got a bit of
How
ice
have
in
you-
there now.
Oh,
I don't
You
do it
sit
during the
closer
show.
to Nick in the meeting,
And it's
so
just,
I don't
and he
hear
does
it.
it in here.
Does he?
Who chews
Okay.
ice?
No, I don't chew the ice in here. I do it out there once the
Yeah.
show's finished.
Yeah.
Because I'll just keep filling this
I
up
haven't
throughout the
noticed.
show. Yeah.
Remember I texted you a couple of weeks ago and I said, bro, can you hear this guy chewing the ice?
I didn't realise
On
it
the
was that
couch.
loud.
I sent you a message.
Mate, if you think it's loud to you, you should hear it in my head. It is.
Can you-
It is very loud.
No, you're
I'm
gonna-
not going to. I won't chew it anymore.
No,
I'll
you'll
go
keep
tip
doing
it
it
out.
because it's annoying.
Huh?
If I was you, I'd just keep doing it. But I'm just saying it's really
if you
annoying.
No, I should probably look into the things that are causing me to chew the ice.
Meeting.
It's not necessarily the
Well,
chewing
you chew
of
it
the
after
ice.
the
Could it be
show.
iron
Yeah.
deficiency?
No,
'Cause
I've got enough
apparently
iron.
there's
I've
a
got
test.
bloods all done recently.
We can run some gold along your cheek, and if there's a black mark, you're iron deficient.
Or you can just get your actual bloods done in a lab.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
I was just going through Instagram and we did a phono early in the week. What did you just learn? And I don't learn much, let's be honest, but I just learned something that just blown my mind. So you know when you get a call on your phone
Oh.
and it says,
This has popped up in my feed too.
No caller.
Unknown and
yeah, so no caller ID and then there's an unknown. So no caller ID is someone that's got their phone on private but is in your contacts.
Okay.
And unknown caller is someone that you just
You don't
have.
know.
What? I didn't even know there was two of them. That has blown my mind. So that means if I ring you on a private, why would I? You know what I mean? Like you're in my contacts. So everyone that rings you on a no caller ID is actually in your contacts. So you know the person.
I'm not convinced by that because that popped up in my feed
Yeah.
too. I reckon sometimes it has said unknown, but I do.
But how do you know? Because you didn't answer it.
No, because it will say. You know,
Yeah, but unknown means that they're not in your contact. It's someone
Yeah.
you don't have. That's
And
a
what's the
private
other one
number.
again?
No caller ID.
No
So no
caller
caller
ID.
ID is
That's
someone
somebody
me
that
calling
you
you and I'll
know.
put it on private. That's
Yeah,
someone you
right.
actually know.
Do you know what?
It's blown my
'cause this-
mind.
No, see, this popped up in my feed, and I did go. It didn't blow my mind. I just went, huh, okay. Like it was.
No, but I just thought
Whatever.
I just thought it was someone trying to ring and prank you, or someone.
I just assume it's a landline or a number that's
Yeah,
blocked.
but it's not. No
But
caller IDs actually could be me ringing you.
I
on
get
a
it.
private.
I guess the point sort of that I'm making is I just don't care.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but I do now. Like, I'm going to look
Do
at that
you?
differently and go, why
Does it matter?
Why is someone in my contacts ringing me on a no caller
but
ID?
I sometimes hide my caller ID.
What for?
If I'm ringing someone, I don't want them to have my number.
No, but they've got you. No. But that'll come up as unknown.
No, but
because
if
you're not in their
but what happens is I might do it if I'm calling someone. I'm like, oh, I don't think I want them to have my number, and
so
then I
that'll be-
might
that'll
forget
be-
to turn it off. Then I'll call you, or I'll call. You know what I mean? You call
But it
someone
would
you
turn
know.
up.
But it turn up on their phone as unknown, and on ours as no caller
But does it
ID.
matter if it's unknown or it's no caller ID?
Well, no caller ID means it's your friend.
But who cares? like, does any of this matter?
It does.
No,
it does matter because no caller ID means it's someone ringing you that you know. So why are they on private? But
where's
unknown-
your level for matter or not? Like,
Yeah.
this isn't life or death.
No, it's nothing though.
Yeah, but unknown caller is someone that you just don't know, so that's why you don't answer it. But now I might be more inclined to answer the no caller ID.
Oh, I see what you're
Because
saying.
you actually
'Cause
know
when I
the
look, I
person.
go, well,
I
actually,
still
no.
won't answer it. I'll just never answer
No, but
it.
I reckon you.
I don't think I'll
you'll look
answer
at
it
it
if
and
I know
go.
it.
If it rings and it's no caller ID, you might go, "Oh God, that could be someone I know."
Yeah, but
that
I
have-
know then I'm more sus on them. They're a person I know and now they're sus.
Yeah, but they might
They're
have forgot
they're
like
dodgier
you
than they were
to put
before.
it. But they might be like you and forgot to put it on. You might think it might be important. But if it's unknown, you're going, "I'm not."
I don't want to
know
make
that
this a
person.
competition, but I learnt something the other day and I think it's better than that.
Do you want us to say?
Well, do you
what
want to
did?
hear my one that's worse? First?
Do you want us to say what you just said to me? I don't care.
No, I didn't. No, I wasn't meaning that about you. I meant that about the fact.
What
the
you,
stat.
yeah, what you brought to
So
the table.
guys-
Yeah, pretty
I'm
much.
bringing something to the table.
Not you as a
You know
person.
the Nordic countries, Sweden and Denmark.
Mm.
So, did you realise that the first two letters so you got Sweden and Denmark. If you use the first three letters of both words, Sweden, Denmark, is that not amazing? So the first three letters of Swe and the last three letters of Denmark, the first three letters of Den make Sweden.
Yep.
The second three letters of Sweden, Den, and the last four letters of Denmark, Mark. Sweden, Denmark. Does that not blow your mind?
Not really.
So you don't like mine. So
Well,
Well, Fev's a,
No, we get it.
If you
yeah, no. Oh, you can
half
keep
the
saying.
word Sweden-
Yeah, no, I get
You
it.
can keep saying it.
Sweden, Denmark.
Yeah, no, we got it the eighth
Mind-blowing.
time.
That's
But
amazing.
But Fev, if you split, but Fev, but
No,
Fev,
I'm from
if you
Sweden. I don't think that's amazing.
Oh, Leon
Yeah, but Leon-
Sjögren, that's impressive.
Leon, did you split it though? Because you split it.
Yeah, you got to
Oh, no, I
Den.
split it. Don't worry.
You know the
Sweden.
Den is the same as Denmark. Like, whoa.
Do you know what I don't care? Because Josiah likes it.
Well, I know this one from watching the World Cup football, and it used to come up on the screens. And I remember
Oh,
being
when
I remember
Sweden
being-
plays Denmark.
Yeah, I
Those
remember
two
being.
countries
yeah.
are interchangeable.
It said that. So when Sweden played Denmark, on the screen at the bottom it said Sweden, and I remember going, no, where's Denmark? But then it was,
But it's
yeah.
Swe and Den.
So, yeah.
And then Den and Mark. Oh, that's
Not
amazing.
bad.
So what is
Split
it
it.
again?
Oh.
You're being facetious.
No,
aren't
like,
you?
well, where's the
So-
Swede in the mark?
You cut the words in half.
Yeah.
No, the second three letters of Sweden, Den,
Yeah.
is the first bit of the word Denmark.
Yeah, we got it.
That's amazing.
Nick, do you have an amazing fact?
Yes, Leon.
mate.
No, I just wanted to quickly ask, what's the mark got to do with anything?
Yeah, there is no mark. That's what I wanted to say. There's no mark.
Denmark.
But there's no Swede mark. Like, you've just...
Yeah, it needs to. What's the
it needs
correlation
to,
between
it
the
needs
two?
to be the other... That needs to be on top of that one as well.
No.
Yeah.
So the guy on Instagram that popped up,
Oh,
he
yeah.
said,
Did your own
I
research.
was today years old when I realised that the first three letters of Sweden and Denmark spell out Sweden and the remaining letters spell out Denmark. That's amazing.
What about Cyprus, Russia? Because it's the same theory, isn't it?
Hang on. I've got to write it down,
What?
Aizen. Cypress, Russia.
Sha.
That doesn't work.
No.
That's Ressia. Cypress.
You spelt it
It's not
wrong.
Cyprus.
You spelt it wrong, mate.
It's RUS.
It's RUS.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
RUS. Is it just one S though?
You know we're still on air,
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fev and Nick.
Thanks for listening to the Fifi, Fev and Nick podcast for Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse fragrance sale is on now. Spoil yourself or your loved ones this Christmas with big brand fragrances at the lowest prices.
Fifi, Fev and Nick.